Alright, I'm making a video about my Kioshko USA1, the Nitro one. This is the original. This is my favourite monster truck in the world. I absolutely love them. When I was a kid, I desperately wanted one of these, but I could never afford one. So now that I'm a bit older, I got a bit more money. I've slowly been collecting these. As you can see, I've got 3 of them. They're all shelf queens. I don't run them. I just really love the way they look. This one is not complete. It's missing radio gear and stuff. I haven't bothered putting it in because I have no intention of running it. The others are all mostly complete. They are missing some servos and stuff, but this is, yeah, these are my all-time favorite trucks. They are so hard to find now, especially in good condition. This one, well, this one here in general is in fairly good condition. I've had to buy some of the parts to fix them up myself. Had to buy the light bar at the back. I managed to find that brand new and original one. Same with the carbies up the front. Very hard to find. Very, very expensive. These trucks did run the 8 shockies, 2 at the front, 2 at the rear. I'll show you that more later. Big monster truck tires. But yeah, this thing was awesome back in the day. I did have one in my teens that I bought secondhand. That was a nightmare to keep running because I didn't know what I was doing with nitro, and I destroyed it and broke it and lost it and don't have it anymore. So unfortunately, that's what happens when you're a kid. But yeah, I've been getting these ones. I'll take the body off for you. The body's in reasonable condition for a body that's so old. Just sit it down the side here. So this is the truck. It is the, yeah, like I said, the Kioshko USA1. It's a nitro one, as you can see. Pretty much all period in here. The old school analog servos. Old school, it's got the, actually got the crystals in them. It's not 2.4 gigahertz. Some people probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but that's what we used to have to deal with back in the day. There's your 8 shocks. They leak oil and stuff. Like, this is a really old truck. You can see the diff down in there. They actually had these clear covers on them, and they slide out. They just slide forward, and you could add grease and stuff to it. Interesting idea. I don't really know what the point of it was, but I guess you could quickly look. It's a bit hard to see through there because it's a bit old, but you could quickly look in there and see the condition of your diff, see if it was full of sand. I'm guessing that's the idea behind it. You can see under here, that's your battery box. If you didn't know, all these old vehicles, the nitro, even nitro today is the same deal. You've got to put 4 AAs in there. That's to run your receiver and your servos, because obviously your nitro motor doesn't make any power, so you have to run all your electronics off these batteries. So that's where the battery pack is, down underneath there. Was a bit of a prick to get these out back in the day. You kind of got to jam it down in under there and keep it in there with a cable tie or whatever, but that, it is what it is. You can see down inside here, does have a disc brake. Gearing. I used to strip my one out a fair bit on my old one just because I was an idiot and I didn't know what I was doing when I was a kid. I believe it's a 21 size, GS21 Kioshko motor. You can see that in there. Exhaust, air filter. These are all pretty much all genuine parts. I don't want to play around with them too much or move them around because they are all getting quite brittle. The rubbers in here, these can get quite brittle. They can all fall apart. So I'm kind of just keeping my hands off them because, like I said, this is a shelf queen. I have no intention of running this whatsoever. I just bought it because it looks cool and I just love it. And it looks good in my shelf with all my other ones. You can see the diff here at the back. Same deal, it's got that clear cover on it. This little protection bar thing here. Turn it around. There's your fuel tank. Look at the rest of this. The old analog servos. But yeah, this was just so cool back in the day. I still love it. It still makes me smile every time I look at it. I've got a soft spot for this USA one. I think it is my most favourite RC of all time. I'll try and show you the bottom of it. It is alloy. You can see it has been run. It's all scratched up and stuff, but overall it's in pretty good condition for an RC of this age. These are a bit bent, but that's this style of truck, you know. You flip them over and they bend these things very, very easily. It's almost impossible to stop that from happening. This one doesn't have rear wheel steer. Most of these Nitro ones, they never did. It's just there's nowhere really to mount it unless it was a custom thing. They weren't designed to do that because it is independent suspension. It's not a solid axle. It's a lot easier to do it on those. So this has just got your single servo up the front here that turns the front wheels. Back in the day, these servos were so weak and these tyres are so big that if this thing wasn't moving, the tyres wouldn't move at all when you move the servo. And when it was moving, it barely moved the wheels. But back in the day, that's just, it was what it was, you know. You just had to take it as it come. Things have changed a lot in RC. Electronics especially have got so much better. But back in the day, this is the way that they were, and you just had to put up with what you could get. There's your shocks at the back. 8 shocks, you don't see that too often on vehicles these days. Now you could get these kits with different motors in them. I believe you could even get them without an engine in them, and you could put whatever you wanted in it. So if you look at this truck here, it has a different style. It has the OS style in it and a different exhaust. Still mostly the same. Obviously this one's been a little bit customized. This one's a lot more beat up, but still pretty cool. The bumper, bit beaten up. It's a really old truck. You can see the chrome and everything that's come off the wheels, but I have this one as the middle one is more of my showy one. The chrome on the wheels is not too bad. If I put the body back on, it's going to be very hard for me to get the body back through those holes, so I'm just going to rest it on the top there. But yeah, this one has all the original stickers and everything on it. Original light bar, original carbies. This one's had the light bar modified. It doesn't normally come with like that. Whoever had this before me has put that on there and changed up the stickers. It doesn't have the original stickers on that one, but it still looks cool like that. I do have the one here with the original stickers. This body here, whoever had this before me did not look after it very well. They didn't even paint the windows like clear or anything like that. They just painted them blue. So I've kind of covered them up a bit to make it look a bit better. This one has the original light bar on it as well, but it's seen better days. I didn't have the carbies on it, and they are not the genuine Kioshko carbies. They're just like off a Traxxas Bigfoot, I think it was. That got broken off my Bigfoot, so I've literally just stuck it on there just for looks, really. As you can see, I haven't bothered changing it, but whoever had this before me has put the bumper on upside down. This is meant to be up the other way. As you can see on the front one, this is the correct way. So whoever built this or had it has literally put the bumper on upside down, and they've even put the stickers on. So I haven't bothered changing it, because if I turn it around the correct way, which is easy enough to do, I can easily just take out the 2 screws, flip it over, then the stickers will be upside down. And pulling stickers off chrome plastic like this that's aged the way it has, if I pull these stickers off, it's just going to look even worse. So it doesn't look, if you didn't know, you probably wouldn't know it was upside down. I know it's upside down. It's pretty obvious to me, but it doesn't matter so much. This truck didn't come with stickers when I had it, when I first got it. These are like reproduction stickers. They're not the genuine stickers. I've stuck all these on myself. just to make it look closer to the real thing. It's obviously not as nice as this truck. Well, I don't think it is. But having the 3 of them, I do have the 3 Nitros. These are all original trucks pretty much. Missing a few parts here and there, but for the most part they're all intact. These 2, this one and this one, do actually run. I've started them. This one here, I'm not sure if it runs. Obviously it's missing all the radio gear. There is a couple of parts that are missing in the transmission, but for the most part it's mostly there. The motor was completely in pieces when I got it, so I've just put it back together. I haven't tried to start it because, like I said, I don't really have any intention of running these USA ones. These are just shelf queens. They've had their day of running back in the day. Now they're just retired. They sit in my glass cabinet on display with all of my other old school monster trucks that I like to collect. But yeah, I thought I'd just make a video to show you them. You don't see many videos of these old USA ones, and I love them so much. I'll probably end up getting more of them. I don't have any of the electric ones. I did have an electric one back in the day, but these are the Nitro ones. I'll probably get an electric one just because, to sort of complete my collection. But yeah, Kioshko USA 1. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of a look at them. You don't see many videos these days with them. There's not a lot of people that have them, especially in decent condition. You don't really ever see 3 of them together in the one video. I do have the new re-released Nitro USA 1 as well, so I will make a video. I'll just show them side by side, comparing them and that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to see more of these or know more about them, I can always make some more videos, so leave some comments, let me know what you liked, and yeah, I might make some more videos in the future on them.